neon sign flickers over Main Street rain. Your jacket on the chair still smells like gasoline. We learned love in the back of a borrowed van. Radio low, counting miles with a shaking hand. The amp hums warm like a beating heart. Every scar on these strings learned its part. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we made. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. You cried by the river behind the old mill. I wrote your name on a matchbook, kept it still. We chased dreams past the county line, lost some bets, won the long hard climb. Kick drum hits like a second chance. Open hi-hat teaches us to stand. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we made. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. Piano rolls like headlights home. Strings swell, say we're not alone. Crash cymbal cuts the doubt in two. I learned how to be brave from you. Turn it up till the walls start breathing. Let the chorus carry what we can't say. Broken hearts still find their meaning when the guitars pull us back this way. If we fall, we rise to the feeling. This sound is the promise we made. Rock and roll can hold us together on the nights when everything breaks. When the lights go down and the room goes quiet, we'll tune our hearts and play it straight. Love, heartbreak, grit and dreaming in a slow rock song that saves the day. I was 10 years old on a carpet floor. Radio cracked, chord taped to the wall. A bend-neck guitar on the album sleeve. My brother said, listen close, this one believes. The singer sounded tired, but he stood up tall, like he'd been knocked down and learned to crawl. Mom hummed along while folding clothes, said that song knows what it knows. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't clean, but it felt like truth between the lines. A little noise, a lot of heart, a spark that lies to dark inside. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings and words, they pull us through, from old back rooms to stadium views. Love and grit hurt, but you're not done. It means every word of that. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings and words, they pull us through, from old back rooms to stadium views. Love and grit in a simple dream, hands in the air, believing again. This is a sound that won't let go, rock and hope in a slow burning bass. Like a heartbeat, steady and deep, drums kick time while the crowd breathes. Back and voices rise and fall, 1,000 stories in one long call. We carry it forward year after year, different lives, the same chills here. If you've ever fallen and stood back up, this song already knows you enough. Turn it up, let the speakers strain, let the crash hit hard like summer rain. These strings and words, they pull us through, from bedroom floors to front row views. Love and grit in a simple dream, hands in the air, believing again. This is the sound that won't let go, rock and hope in a slow burning glow. When the last chord fades and the lights come on, we walk out changed, carrying on across the years. Through broken seams, we live our lives inside these dreams. We walked through fields of golden light, where love was young and hearts were bright. But time has a way of testing dreams, and now we're standing on the edge, it seems. But we won't break, we won't fall apart, even when life tears us from the start. We rise above with every tear we've cried. Through the fire, through the rain, we'll survive. We've been through the fire and the rain, fighting through the heart and the pain. But we hold on tight, we won't let go, 'cause love's the strength we need to grow. Through the storms we find our way, together we'll face another day. The road ahead may be unknown, but I won't walk this path alone. In every scar, in every side, there's a story of how we learn to fly. But we won't break, we won't fall apart, even when life tears us from the start. We rise above with every tear we've cried. survive. And in the end, love keeps us alive. Late night on a lonely street, the neon signs hum a restless beat. You're chasing dreams that won't sit still, running miles past every hill. Hands worn down from holding tight to a fire that burns through endless night. No silent prayers, just loud goodbyes underneath these wide, relentless skies. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings. They're the fuel that makes you sing. Faces in the crowd, all blood, but your heart beats like a sure-footed spur. Through every storm and quiet pain, you learn to dance in the pouring rain. Remember when the roads were new, promises soft as morning dew. Now you speak with fire and grace, each step carved out a sacred space. Ave comes space. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings. They're the fuel that makes you sing. When the night feels too heavy to bear, and silence presses like stale, remember, every breaking dawn is proof that nights can be gone. Keep on chasing every sunrise, fight through darkness with open eyes. Love's the flame, hope's the fight, freedom's found in the morning light. Your story's written in the scars, dreams are rockets, aim for stars. Don't let the hard times clip your wings. They're the fuel that makes you sing. So chase the sun, don't turn away. Every dawn's a brand new day. With love and hope inside your core, you're free to dream and reach for more. And reach for more. Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete story terrain and visual image specific to the through. Timeless bands and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, hopes and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit. But keep it realistic and grounded.
I've walked through streets where dreams decay, painted scars on hearts display. Underneath the pouring rain, fighting hard to break the chains. Every step's a battle won, even when the day feels done. Smoke and fire in my veins, fueling hope that still remains. I'm rising through the storm tonight, shaking off the weight, taking flight. With every wound I find my fight, caught from pain into the light. Behind these eyes you'll see the truth of dreams delayed but never moved, hands held tight against the grind, heartbeats echo undefined. Through the noise I'll find my voice, in the chaos I rejoice. Strength is born where struggles lie. I'll keep aiming for the sky. I'm rising through the storm tonight, shaking off the weight, taking flight. With every wound I find my fight, caught from pain into the light. Stealing flame inside my soul, turning struggles into gold. Every setback just a guide to the place where dreams abide. I'm rising through the storm tonight, shaking off the weight, taking flight. With every wound I find my fight, caught from pain into the light. Rising high, I won't retreat. Life's harsh road beneath my feet. Through the night I've come alive. Stronger now, I will survive.
Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete story writing and visual imagery specific to the of love, loss and perseverance, making the music a soundtrack for keep it realistic and grounded. Electric. Style guide. Use casual stored in language. Two, focus on concrete stored in terrain and visual. Do not use these cliché words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow. Electric guitar, chromed kick, snare, open hi-hat, crash, string pad optional, cinematic feel, string pad optional, cinematic feel. Crash! Stoker use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the anthems are filled with passion, hope and strength, while ballads tell stories of love and heartbreak, creating music that speaks to every listener's journey. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow I was 20 with a borrowed car and a head full of plans. Radio low, knuckles white, trying to be more than I am. Bills on the counter, hope taped up on the door. You said keep going, that's what love is for. Every mile told me something real. Every fall reminded me how to feel. I'm still standing on the line I drew, heart still loud, chasing something true. When the night gets heavy and the road feels long, your name fire without walking away. Slept on couches, laughed it off, found our way. Dreams got heavier, days moved fast, but we held on tight when the moment passed. No promise easy, no win for free, but you kept believing in me. I'm still standing on the line I drew, hands worn down, but my aim is true. When the lights go out and the crowd is gone, your love is the fire I lean on. I'm still standing, yeah, I'm still standing. If it all comes crashing for a moment in time, I'll take the hurt, I'll take the climb. We were built to quit, we were built to try. Look how far we came, you and I. I'm still standing on the line I drew, every scar proof I made it through, with a dream still breathing and a hand to hold. I've got the courage, I've got the soul. I'm still standing, yeah, I'm still standing. Yeah, I'm still standing with you. Feet on the pavement, eyes on the sky, guitar strings burning, flames in the night. Every chord a story, every note a flight, chasing what freedom feels like inside. Voltage in my veins, the crowd starts to sway. This song's not just music, it's the words I can't say. Soaring high above the city lights, with every riff I touch the sky. Passion traveling through my soul's fire. These anthems build the dreams we desire. We never back down, we never give in. Life's a ride and this is how we begin. Hey, hey. Midnight reflections in a rear view glance. Battles we face, the chances and plans. Each note a reminder that we'll stand tall, like a lighthouse beam when the night starts to fall. Fists in the air, the heartbeat aligns. This rhythm tells stories beyond space and time. Soaring high above the city lights, with every riff I passion driving through my soul's fire. These anthems build the dreams we desire. We never back down, we never give in. Life's so right and this is how we begin. Stab aid, one use casual, story language. To focus on concrete, story elating, and visual imagery specific to these songs uplift and inspire. your guide. Use casual, staring in language to focus on concrete storyteller and visual imagery specific to the all pale ballads and rock anthems reflect love, heartbreak and hope, proving music's power to heal, inspire and unite fans through shared emotion and energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Mood powerful, emotional release. Purpose, main hook and emotional peak. Lead local, heat electric guitar, croquet can string night all to end. String pad, optional, cinematic feel, and melody. In the quiet town where the river bends, you found a dream that never ends. A simple spark in the fading light carved out a path through the longest night. And when the road felt cold and long, you held the beat of your own song. Rise beyond the horizon's line, break through the walls that bind. With every breath, with every fight, you'll find Your heart kept steady, crystal clear. Through storms that tried to crash and break, you learned how much a soul can take. And when the silence screams so loud, you stood apart from the drifting crowd. Rise beyond the horizon's line, break through the walls that bind. With every breath, with every fight, you'll find your way into the light. Hold on to love, to strength, to freedom's call. Stand tall and face it all. No chain can hold the fire inside. No night will dim the morning tide. Every step a story made, in every scar a song played. Rise beyond the horizon's line, break through the walls that bind. With every breath, with every fight, you'll find your way into the light. Hold on to love, to strength, to freedom's call. Stand tall and face it all. Rise beyond, your spirit's light will carry on. Star gunning, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the songs. Capture the struggles of life, the beauty of love and the power of resilience, blending rock energy with emotional depth that touches every heart. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare,